Alright, it says that there's no snow on Janet's driveway when snow begins to fall at midnight. From midnight to 9 a.m., snow accumulates on the driveway at this rate. Alright, so key here, we have a rate, and this is the snow falling. And this is in cubic feet per hour, where T is measured in hours. It's midnight. Janet starts removing snow at 6 a.m., and the rate G of T in cubic feet per hour at which Janet removes the snow is given below. So this is the rate for snow removal. This one right here is the rate of snowfall. Alright, so notice Janet didn't start removing snow until 6 a.m., so from 0 to 6, midnight to 6, snow removal was 0. Then from 6 to 7, she's removing at a rate of 125 cubic feet per hour. And then from 7 to 9, she's removing it at a rate of 108 cubic feet per hour. Alright, so part A. How many cubic feet of snow are accumulated in the driveway by 6 a.m.? So by the time she starts shoveling, how much snow is there? Well, this is what we talked about recently with rates. Right? To find out how much has occurred over an amount of time using a rate, we're going to do the definite integral from A to B of the rate. Oops, can't spell. And that's going to give us the change from T equals A to T equals B. Right? How much has changed? So in this case, how much snow is accumulated, how much snow has fallen on the driveway from 0 to 6. So for part A, we're doing the definite integral from 0 to 6 of f of t, right? The snowfall. Now, you don't have to write the whole function in here. You can just write f of t instead. But if you want to write 7t e to the cosine of t, you can. This is a calculator problem, so we can do this in the calculator instead of having to try to do it on our own. For this problem, we actually get 1 point for this, just for writing this down, whether you have f of t or the actual function in there. So it's important to write down what you're doing. Don't just punch in your calculator, write an answer, and that's it, because you'd only be getting 1 out of the 2 points here. You want to make sure you get all the points. Write down what you're putting in there. So here, I'm going to go ahead and put y sub 1. I'm going to put our function in there because we're going to use it a few times here. 7x times e to the cosine of x. Remember, you want to be in radian mode for the whole AP test. And I'm going to leave that in for y sub 1 so I can use it and do some different things with it. May need to look at its graph or do other stuff. But now, to figure out our definite integral, I'm going to do math 9. And we're doing the definite integral from 0 to 6 of y sub 1, so vars, y vars, function y sub 1. And we're doing that in terms of x. Again, you could just punch in the equation 7t e to the cosine of t in here instead, but I'm going to do it this way just to kind of refresh your memory and make sure you know that's a possibility. So we get 142.275 cubic feet. So that's how much snow has fallen by 6 a.m. So that's 1 point for that.